Hello children, how are you all? I hope all are doing well. Is it? You are waiting for your CS class? I know you will be waiting for your CS class. Are you all happy with the CS class? To be introduced, this year we are going to start our CS class from today. Okay? So today we are going to see what we are going to learn this year. This year we are going to learn a super software which is for image editing. Okay, you will be very interested. It will be very easy for you to learn this ZIM software. ZIMP. ZIM. Okay, so last year you learned about the input and the instate. It is little bit different from that. This ZIM software is for image editing. It is like Adobe Photoshop. Okay. So if you want to edit your images, like you want to be background should be something you like it, you can take a photo in the phone and you can make the background different. Okay, so how to edit this images and what are all the things you can do with the images, you can use Zoom software and do the photo editing. Okay, let us go into the lesson now. So before entering into the lesson, students, be very clear. If you are having laptop, you can install your Zoom software. If it is not there, nothing to worry. You learn only the theory part. After coming to the school, you can work it out. Got it? So it's not compulsory. You need to work it out if you are not having it. Students, if you are having your laptop in your home, you can install the Zoom software and practice what are all the things I am doing now and what are the things we can do. Okay, got it? So if you are having laptop, just install the software. Otherwise, not a problem. Got it? It's not compulsory that all have a laptop. If you are not having a laptop, well and good, leave it. From in the school, we can do the practical section. Got it? So for those who are having their laptop in your home, I'll just say you want to install Zoom 2.6 software into your laptop. I'll just show you a demo how to install a laptop. Okay. So I'm having this setup. This is your Zoom installation file I'm having. You want to download the setup file and it will show welcome to the Zoom setup result. You want to go next install now. It will be extracting the file and installation will be done within 5 minutes. Got it? So finished. Your installation has been done. This is Zoom 2.0. You can do for all other Zoom. There are many versions, but in our book we are going to follow 2.6 and 2.8 also it is okay. But other than that, if you are go for Zoom 3 and all, something will be not similar. Okay, it will be upgraded Zoom software where all other things, other tools which are not specified in our syllabus, it will be there. It is upgraded, but we are learning only 2.6. So this is your Zoom software. This we can learn it afterwards. First we will go to the first lesson. Okay. So this is your installation of Zoom software. If you are having a laptop, install and keep it ready for your next class. Today we are going to go into the theory part. Got it? So welcome to the theory class of Zoom. So our first lesson is jump into Zoom. Okay. So what is ZIMP? ZIMP, your abbreviation for ZIMP is GNU Image Manipulation Program. GIMP. GNU Image Manipulation Program. It is created in 1995 as a computer science project by Spencer Kimball and Peter Patel. It can run in all the operating systems like Linux, Unix, Windows, Mac, any operating system it can run. Okay, it is a project created by these persons in 1995. It is an open source software. All can freely install it unless Adobe Photoshop is also a similar software of photo editing, but it is a paid version. Got it? And next, GNU. We saw GNU here, right? So this GNU stands for GNU is not Unix. What is this GNU? It is a Unix-like operating system developed by the GNU project. Okay, GNU can be used, shared, and modified, but Unix cannot. Got it? So GNU is also a operating system like Unix, but Unix cannot be shared, used, and modified. It is somewhat the software, the operating system is not user friendly. The GNU can use it, share it, and modify. This is the abbreviation of GNU, English Manipulation Program. For this GNU operating system, they developed chip. Got it? But this we can use it on all other operating systems. Got it? The next one, the first page in your book. We can do one by one. The first page in your book, observe PEP activity, observe PEP activity, observe the picture given below and identify the personality. This is your first activity. You please bring your book and pencil. Okay, all be ready with your book and pencil. So there are two personalities in this picture. There are two personalities in this picture. You want to identify and write those personalities. In the next class, we will be discussing about this. You want to say me the answer. I will not say the answer today. Okay, just check it. Who are the two personalities? You want to write it. Got it? So finish this PEP activity. One person you know, the other person please find it. Okay. The two photos are merged together by using your Zoom software. Got it? So the next one is the bitmap graphics editor. In your 5th standard, in Inkscape, you learned about vector graphics and scalar graphics, isn't it? So this is bitmap graphics editor. It is an open source software. It is a cross platform. In any operating system, it can work. It is not for vector editing alone, and simple yet powerful way to draw and manipulate images, and can be used as a simple paint program, an expert quality photo retouching program, and image format converter, etc. So from simple paint program up to the image format converter, we can use this Zim. Got it? The next one is the next activity. Observe the following picture. The picture has been modified. Okay. So what are all the things in this picture? Modification is done. You just see to the picture, and what are all the editor, what modification is there in this picture, you just write it. All this we can discuss in the next class. What you want to write it and say to me what are all the things is being modified in this picture. Got it? We can go to the next slide. And what is the next one is about the capabilities. The next one is about the capabilities of Zim. What are the capabilities? What it can able to do? The first one is resizing images with image scaling. What is meant by resizing an image? You can make it into a bigger size or smaller size. Okay, resizing of image can be done. The next one is improve picture brightness and contrast. We can improve the picture or a color contrast we can include. If it is dark, we can make it bright, and color combinations we can adjust it. The next one, remove unwanted parts of images or add parts of images to a new background. This, if you want, if your friend is not there in your group photo, you can add your friend into the group photo. Okay, and if you don't want any particular thing in your image, you can just cut it and make it into a image. Okay, if you don't want any part or any image, you can just very well remove that image. Okay, remove that part from the image. That is the third capability. The fourth capability is it can selectively change the color of the specific items in an image. Okay, so specifically I don't want this color dress, I want to change the color of the dress alone. You can do it very well in this Zim software. Okay, the next one is you can merge multiple images into a single file. Okay, so you can merge multiple images into a single file. We are going to see this in the upcoming sessions. The next one is apply special effects. You can apply special effects. What are the effects we are going to apply? We can see it. And you transform images using transformation tools. We are having transformation tools such as flip, rotate, like this. Okay, all the transformation tools we are going to see in the next upcoming sessions. Okay, the next one is file format. We are having many file format which is supported in Zim. All this GIF, PNG, all the file formats are supported in XIM, but XIM default file format is .xcf. Okay, we are going to see it in the upcoming sessions. .xcf. Got it? This is the capabilities. So capabilities 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 capabilities either. We want to learn this 8 capabilities. It is very much important in this lesson. Got it? So you want to learn and write these 8 capabilities in your CS note. Got it? So what are the first capability? Resize, improve the brightness and contrast, remove unwanted pictures, selectively change the color, merging, special effects, transformation and file formats. Okay, these are the capabilities of XIM. You know that. Okay, next, what are all the things the XIM software can do? And examples is given in the next slides. Okay, image resizing. What is image resizing? See here, uh, in this image, the size of the image is so big, right? You want to change the size of the image. For that, where you will be going is, in your XIM software, there is an image, scale image is there. By using the scale image, by using the height and width, you can reduce the size of the image. Okay, by using scale image, by using the height and width, you want to adjust this height and width of the image so that your size of the picture will be reduced. So this is one thing you can do in the XIM. The next one is image rotating. You can rotate the image. See here, it is horizontal, here vertical. See clearly. So for that also you are having rotate 90 degrees, like that we are having in our XIM software. While exploring your XIM software, we can do this and show. I am just theoretically explaining what all the things are there. Okay. The next one, red dye reduction. See here the part in this word, it is having red dye. So this color of this red is being removed here. Can you see this? So these things can be done using XIM. That is an advanced thing you can do, the reduction of your colors. Okay. The next one is transparent background. See here, this white background is being removed in the next one. How to make this? Using the transparency tool, alpha channels. Got it? So using this, you can reduce the transparency of this white color. Okay. The next one is about the blending of images, layers. I said right, multiple files can be together form a single file. See this file, these 3 files together form this single file. Can you able to view this? So this file, which is in the left side, all 3 together blended and form a single file. Okay. The next one is our layers. So all more blending options. So these two, see here, this boy's picture is shown here in this orange. Can you able to see this? This is called blending opacity. So here the opacity of all other things is blurred, and in this orange his face alone is being given. So these are all the advanced things you can do it in this XIM. Okay. The next one is, all these are layers. Okay, clipping objects, how to clip this objects, everything we can do. Got it? Any doubt in this till now? So this is the capability of XIM. What are all the things we can do? From the image resizing up to clipping of objects, we can do it in the XIM. Okay. So this is the introduction for your XIM. If you are having any doubt, you can feel free to ask me. Okay. I hope you'll enjoy the CS. If any doubts, you can ask me. In the next session, we'll go with the XIM software in detail. Got it? This is just an introduction.